My family, hi, we have some agent updates.
Isn't what the Lord is showing me. 2026, 2027. Where are we at? And as I was looking over into it, he said, I have some things I need to show you. A nation in turmoil. I see the headlines in the papers. I see what the Lord is showing me concerning this nation and other nations. There's things that you will see Marco Rubio do in the days ahead is what I've seen. And a shaking to Cuba and to the Latino community, like I'm telling you, it's going to be epic.
And concerning Cuba, this is what we have in the news.
Cuban leader Miguel Diaz-Canel rejects the latest sanctions imposed by the U.S. government against the island. The announcement comes after President Trump signed a new executive order approving additional penalties on Cuba's government. Diaz-Canel called on world leaders not to tolerate Trump's order. Diaz-Canel compared it to what he calls abuses committed in Palestine. The Cuban leader also describes the executive order as, quote, an unacceptable act of meddling in the internal affairs of another nation. He went on to say this policy not only seeks an internal regime change, so to speak, but also constitutes an act of regional destabilization.
An architect who's really talented, has done a lot of work for him. He's got a flair, a beautiful Hispanic flair in particular. And he comes from originally a place called Cuba, which we will be taking over almost immediately. No, Cuba's got problems. We'll finish one first. I like to finish a job. On the way back from Iran, we'll have one of our big, maybe the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier, the biggest in the world. We'll have that come in, stop about 100 yards offshore, and they'll say, thank you very much, we give up.
So I actually found this very interesting. Well, we have a compilation of prophecies concerning coming revivals to Latino nations.
And a shaking to Cuba and to the Latino community, like I'm telling you, it's going to be epic. Huge move of God and the Latino community.
We were talking about all this Latin America coming in, and they will rely heavily on the America that is getting other countries in line, let me put it that way. So Latin America will see a revival coming in. The Lord said, I have a revival set for Latin America. And it will grow not from the crop of men and women of God I've used in the past. Not from men that have names. Not from women with names, but from young kids, young boys, young women, young men who will rise with a new voice, with a new prophetic mantle that has not been corrupted by anything. And Latin America will see a move like never before. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
That by that move, even unrest will be arrested. And the forces that will try to turn the economy down, upside down, will see policy reversal because of prayer. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. Holy Ghost.
It's time.
Yes, sir.
It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time.
God is speaking.
Just extend your hand and hear the word of the Lord. The most destabilizing force will not be economic or military. It will be psychological. This AI will erode trust in what is real. Information will multiply. Meaning will shrink. Anxiety and identity confusion will surge globally. Institutions will speak and people will stop listening. As for the United Nations, I told you, it will suffer drawbacks with threats to quit. It will suffer drawbacks. You know, with people will be like, I'm leaving. I'm just leaving this thing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not part and parcel of this. I'm not going to do anything. Countries will choose to say, I'm leaving. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
We're not trying to say it's an evil thing. We're just giving you what God is saying. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's like there is a lot of people, when they hear UN being mentioned, we should just say for us, it's rubbish, it's this. I'm here to give you what God says about a thing. And that's the point of it. Okay? So most countries that are part of it will be tired of sponsoring. Most people don't know that these countries pay, they contribute money. It's just a club for grown-up countries. But of course, let me give you what is wrong, is it will not collapse. But it will not become what it claims to be. It will survive not because it is righteous, but because the world has nothing ready to replace it. So I'm saying it's going to be useless according to the Lord. The UN is entering a season of contradiction. It will gain more relevance during crisis and lose more trust during normal times. It will be called upon when things break, but ignored when things don't need repair. I don't know if you're getting this.
I'm getting it. God is speaking.
This is what listen to me. This is what we're going to miss. The UN will slowly change form from a moral institution into a technical one. Not a conscience of the world. It has failed it. But a manager of chaos. It will coordinate, not lead. Stabilize, not resolve. Contain, not heal anything. But this is actually why the Lord said it will endure because of this. It will endure because of what it does. Not heal nothing. But I see a global, something like a multinational regional crisis, cross-border, overwhelm individual governments, and cannot be handled, it's like there is something that is coming that it will lead to try and control. But remember, it is not solving, it is just managing. And the Lord said it will survive because it doesn't solve anything.
That's managing.
If it was solving something, it would break. So nations would turn to the UN, not because they trust it, but because they need it for logistics, for data, for neutrality, not because it's a conscience for the world. It will do nothing, absolutely nothing. Yes. Remember what the Bible says that time? It says, I will break the boundaries of nations. After that, the UN role becomes permanently that not fixing, but managing, but very limited. It will never become, here's what it will never become. This is what the Lord said, it will never become fully independent. It will never be morally unified. It will never act faster than powerful member states allow. It will never put justice above geopolitical interests. Anyone who will preach that the UN does that will be lying to you. The UN will become a crisis coordinator, a place where power is negotiated quietly. That's all they're going to do. No power whatsoever. It will not be trusted, but it will be used. So the cost of delay will be paid publicly. Sharp lifestyle adjustment, especially in Argentina, Brazil, confidence lost through inconsistency. And we were talking about all this Latin America coming in, and they will rely heavily on the America that is getting other countries in line, let me put it that way.
So yes, my family, Latino nations should expect a revival from 2026 and beyond. And we also have something that has to do with Russia and Ukraine.
Then the Lord showed us a major thing about to take place with Ukraine. And I saw Zelensky, and he was no longer here. And I saw a new government coming in the days ahead that will be brought in by a proxy government, pro-Ukraine, pro-Russia.
So my family, this is what is actually coming. So don't forget to pray for the nations, and don't forget to pray for the citizens, for the people. So I'll meet you in the next one as always. As you can actually tell, I think I'm very, very exhausted. So I'll meet you in the next one. God bless you.